Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane and Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a squad from the American, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Tulsa will kick off, and we'll get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So Arkansas's offense will get the first swing of the game. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, defense is starting to make a comeback. I'm excited about this new era of football. We're seeing better tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in, and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do, and they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
The Razorbacks can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the wideout. Trying play action. Takes the easy one to the back. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
This proficiency in the passing game can take you back to yesteryear, one of the great quarterbacks in Arkansas history, in Joe Ferguson.
Yeah, just slinging the pill, just being able to provide balance, being able to attack down the field, get people out of the box, and not be predictable. That's a really good job by this quarterback.
Jackson gonna throw it. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. Gonna look downfield again. He's gonna take off. He works his way to the 23 before he goes out of bounds. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the line. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
Talking to the coaching staff coming into this game, they said explosive plays are going to be big for us. When we get our opportunities, we got to be able to hit on them, and you saw one right there. That time, doing it on the ground on the opening drive of the game. That just shows you this offense, they are locked in and in tune and on the same page early.
The Golden Hurricane offense gets its first crack in this game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer, but one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Defense showing blitz here. say he goes out of bounds, mark it at the 46. Big third down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The offense basically has the whole field in front of them, backed up close to their own end zone. Let's it fly. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Let's talk for a second about Arkansas. At some point, with all of the transfer portal talk and guys going in and out, you can score one for continuity with this ball club, can't you, David?
That means your system and your culture is working, because these guys so often are just going for the next opportunity, the next bag of money. Nice job. They kept their guys that they recruited, that they love.
Yeah, it sounds so cliche, but these players really have bought in to this coaching staff and the message and what they're preaching. They all believe they could do something very special this season.
The run to the right. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Razorbacks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Dances away. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put them down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you could tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The play action fake. Looking to scramble. Inside the 35. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Let's go. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Jackson will throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. We've reached the bridge. Arkansas has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. Back to pass. Under fire. He'll try to do it himself. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. And the Razorbacks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas!
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires one high and deep. Brings it down on the right side. Off and running. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. Oh, he's got a chance. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. The Razorbacks racing to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's a heat. Grab near the marker. It's Woodhead. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And the Razorbacks have it with a 1st and 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Just keeps slinging it. Going to try to get it himself. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Let's go. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Back open in the middle. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quick pass on the fly motion. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 30? There he goes. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Razorbacks have pushed it inside the 20. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Man, the defense, they haven't had an answer for this guy. He has been lighting them up in the pass game early and often so far, and that time just not able to hook up with his quarterback.
Wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. The Razorbacks are threatening on 1st and goal. Escapes the sack. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense.
I got to be honest. I know the defense respected this guy's running ability. I don't know, though.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed a play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quarterback on the keeper. Sweet cut there. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And man, nobody home on defense, we've got to understand the option starts with the quarterback. Somebody has to have that guy. The defense blows an assignment, and the quarterback takes advantage and makes the big play down the field.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to escape and get it himself. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Oh, and the attempt is no good. Guys, you want every little bit you can get, and they got nothing there. 15-point game. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Got his man out of the backfield. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Gets the back moving. Now the play fake. He's going to run it. Crosses the 45. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. The give to the back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. And the Razorbacks will snap it on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Looking to go up top and times running out in the half. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's caught. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that 2nd half in Tulsa. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the 2nd half here. The Razorbacks will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he's going to try to return this one. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come over, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make
pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Yeah, and man, you talk about being down at the half. What's one thing I need to do? I got to protect my quarterback. In the first series here now, you're getting your quarterback hit and taken to the ground. This offense has to protect that dude at all costs.
Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's caught. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Quick completion to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Tulsa wasting no time.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again.
Oh, he's got some space. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll do it himself. Makes one man miss. Smashes ahead. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Finds his man in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tulsa. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and is paying dividends now in game.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Forced out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, we know the game of college football is always evolving and changing, and one of the biggest reasons why is the quarterback evolution. Dual-threat quarterbacks. You're seeing two great examples in this game so far. Both guys can hurt you throwing it. Both guys can hurt you running it. It's been the running attack for both of these guys that's been the big story so far.
Pulls it in. It's Woodhead. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Jackson going to throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Breaks into the open. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. And the Razorbacks are moving quickly down the field. They just keep firing. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He's going for a big play downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Great job by the defense not falling asleep on that play. Like, you're right there in that fringe area, this part of the field where offenses will get a little bit aggressive and try to throw the football because they kind of think the field's shrinking. It's harder to run. Nice job staying on it, staying disciplined, and executing by this defense.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Hauls it in, the 1st down and more. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. The Razorbacks want to move quickly. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. This drive was rolling, and then it got thrown into reverse. Here's a 2nd and 18. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. True as he puts 3 on the board. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Boise State is getting handled right now at home. Someone needs to step in here, throw in the towel, and stop this fight. They're trailing by 17 to Michigan. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Stands in and takes the hit. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Jackson will throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Arkansas.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to work in the final period of this one. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Here comes the option. Quick toss. Turning it on. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Golden Hurricane way behind the chains here on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but
on the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he'll finally slide after the long run. I'm not sure if he wanted to avoid the hit or he just got tired.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on 2nd and short. Back to pass. Fires to the right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. He's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Zings it complete to the right. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job recognizing the route defensively there. As soon as that ball was thrown, that defender knew exactly who it was going to, and he was able to make the tackle at the perfect time. No gain on that one.
He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
He'll pull it down. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. And they'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't.
There he goes. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice gain.
This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
This has been a real fun game to call, guys, because we've got two quarterbacks that are getting it done on the ground. Both of these guys have had tremendous success. That time the defense wasn't in position. They weren't able to rally to him early enough, and you kind of get the feeling moving forward, whichever defense figures out the other running quarterback first, that's probably the team that wins.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Jackson gonna throw it. That's reeled in. It's Woodhead. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was...
Got enough space. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the route is on.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Makes the catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The give on the inside. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire, using the quick game. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Offense takes a timeout, 27 seconds left. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Final minute. This game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax.
Oh, he's got some space. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The Razorbacks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's got it. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Some would say run out the clock. Someone's saying I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive.
46, Tulsa, 14.
Takes it inside his own 20. Chance for great field position here. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board,